Okay, so now I'm joined by fan favourite, it's Craig. Why are you not really happy with your introduction there? That is the most. Okay, fine. I built that up then. Right, you better have something good to say now.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been to the bridge. We've just won 3 points.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
We're going to win the league. We need to score more goals. Lukaku will solve that problem. We're scoring goals from.
What, you're not happy with 3?
No. We could have had more. We honestly could have had more. I don't want to be the team that, or the person that shits on the team and whatever, but Palace were shit. They were quite bad. I know it's a new manager and they've got some good players, but they were poor and they were really there for the taking. If we could have had another one, I think everyone would be looking at us going, oh shit, here we go. This is Chelsea, we're in business. But instead it was a little bit, okay, maybe we, kind of shut up shop when we needed to. It makes a lot of sense. We were absolutely fine. We get the 3rd goal, and why do we need to try more? We've got 2 big games coming up. I get it, but we could have had 3 in the first half. We could have had 4 in the first half. That would be the only kind of little criticism I would have. But again, I said it. Lukaku solves this problem. Mount was whipping him some nice balls. I was a little bit kind of anxious about Mount. Actually, hasn't played a lot. Played in the Super Cup and didn't quite have the same impact you've seen him have previously, so you knew it was going to take some sort of time. But he was whipping some good balls into the box. Werner wasn't the right person to aim for. Pulisic wasn't the right person to aim for. Lukaku would have been. So I'm not going to go, oh my God, it's,
But isn't it interesting though? I'm going to interrupt you, Craig, because how many times last season did we just not score? We weren't clinical.
Yep.
We didn't score.
Yep.
We've got 3 today and you're still not happy.
I'm happy. I just know there's more to come. I
love the optimism.
I'm excited about it. That's the thing. I'm not like some of the other people that come to this channel and just shout and rant and rave, I've done previously, but we've got a great football team. We're the champions of Europe. We scored 3 goals today and we should have had more. That's the way we need to look at this. This is great. This is great stuff we're seeing. And again, the opposition is Palace. They were poor. I'm not going to be one of those people that said they're going to go down with the Arsenal and all this stuff like people were singing. Well, it was very funny. They aren't a great side. They're not going to be one of the ones that are right in and around their top 6 or whatever. They're not going to be the surprise package. They're going to be a mid-table side, maybe a little bit lower. And that's fine. We beat them 3-0. It's convincing. It's the first game. Need to build on the momentum with it. We've got 2 big games coming up. The only problem I would kind of have a little worry about is that, I don't know necessarily about the Arsenal game. I don't know who's going to be back or not, but I'm pretty sure Van Dijk's going to be back for the Liverpool game. And I think if you've got to try and get through Van Dijk playing like that, you're going to have a little bit of a worry. Again, throw Lukaku into the mix and it's Van Dijk, Lukaku, one-on-one. The rest of them go and do whatever they want kind of thing. And that's exciting, But I've seen it multiple times, and I saw it with Liverpool as well. Classic example last year. Don't have a big centre forward. They're very similar players to what we do. Small, tricky players that want to all be technical, want to all be in the same place at the same time. They haven't got a plan B, and that's what I don't want to see happen. It was certain times today. There wasn't that plan B. We were coming forward and whipping balls into the box, but there was no one to aim for, so there was no point of whipping that ball into the box. You might as well have kept it, and people are going to say, oh, you've got to make chances. You've got to make chances. You've got to, create your own luck and whatever. And I'm one of the big advocates of it. But you still got to be able to do more. And it will come over, after a while. I'm just not one of those people that massively goes out of the way and say we were brilliant and we were dominant and we were the better side, because they weren't as good as what we were, and our players are better than theirs.
You're being very realistic.
I
think,
am.
And I like that.
am.
I do like that. So we're going to win the league then, on another note.
Yeah, we are going to win the league. That's going to happen. Again, add Lukaku, he scored 25 goals. This team last year was a good side, but missed goals. If he can have a 20-goal season, this year, Lukaku, plus the other ones add in and pitch in what they have, we're going to be a good side. It's not as if we're relying on one person and that's it. Mount, I think it was Mount, Jorginho, Havertz, obviously Tammy's leaving, but all these kind of people got 7 goals. You get 5 or 6 players scoring 7 goals, then someone scoring 25. That's a league-winning season, done.
I love the optimism, Craig. And Lukaku's not going to make your team any worse either, so there's always that as well. So we're going to win the league.
Yes.
Just quickly, Arsenal, what's the result?
Oh, God. They aren't very good at the moment. Well, at least they're not showing. I don't actually watch a lot of Arsenal, but the 2 games I've seen, Arsenal and the game last night, they were crap. So they might have people back, I don't know, but I think they're there for the taking. I think they're really there for the taking.
Right, we are both sweating profusely. It's the heat. It's like an oven out here. But we've both been in the bridge, and it has been a fantastic game. We are both buzzing. I'm joined by Ben. Ben, How was it for you, other than sweating?
Well, other than like looking like a dyslexic on countdown, great game. You know, good to be back after 18 months, back at home, competitive game, 3-0 victory. Boys done absolutely well. Crowd were electric today. Couldn't be prouder of the boys. You know, Trevor Chalobah debut competitive game home goal. What a goal though! Let's talk about that. Like he just looked at the goal. He went, you know what? I fancy this. Smacked it and scored. And now everyone's thinking Trevor Chalobah. But yeah, look, obviously we're just sending the message to everyone, you know, look, we're the champions of Europe and, you know, we're keeping on that form. Next week, you know, Lukaku joins that lineup.
How excited are you for Lukaku to join the lineup?
He's going to bully Arsenal. Arsenal have no chance, you know. The one team that goes from top to bottom in one game, if they can't beat Brentford, if they can't put up against Brentford, Lukaku's going to smash them. You know, they got no chance. And I'm normally never cocky about big games, but normally it's only when I'm scared of big clubs, and Arsenal ain't a big club anymore, so Lukaku's going to smash it. But let's talk about more today, because obviously I'll be gloating about beating Arsenal next week. Yeah, look.
Which one was your favourite goal? Let's go with that.
Oh, Chalobah.
Yeah.
It's got to be Chalobah. Like I said, the guy just literally out of nowhere thought, you know what, I'm going to shoot. Smacked it, 3-0. But no, every goal was good. Like, it was well worked. You know, Palace did fair play to Palace. They held on for a little bit until we took them apart. Scored the first goal. They had no response. And it's just Chelsea doing what Chelsea do best. Scoring goals, winning games, getting 3 points. Obviously, we could have scored one more to go top, but I'm not going to claim out that. It's opening day. I'm just glad to be back, really. What about you?
Well, to get a clean sheet as well, I've got to go there, because it was touch and go maybe a little bit towards the end. I wasn't that scared, but the clean sheet for me was a big thing as well. So to even get that, I'm pretty pleased. Yeah. And you can't fault the performance.
No,
I don't think you can.
You can't. Literally, like, normally there'll be like one player where you can say, like, look, he could have done better, but today you can't say that, because everybody, and I mean everybody, put in a shift today. And I'm really proud of the boys. They're 3 points, great performance. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to this season. And I know it's early days, but with the squad that we have, the squad depth, the players that we've got on our bench, I'm putting us as title contenders. I really want to see us fight to the end. And I think, bar Man City, we're the favourites.
I am happy to go with that. We'll do it. I think we will. And I think we have got fantastic squad depth now as well. Yeah. And that is really pleasing to see. To see Havertz come on as well. Like, he literally, he's buzzing at the moment. That confidence is there. The momentum is there with him. How do you rate him as a player at the moment?
He's literally my favourite player at the moment. I mean, I think I was literally singing, you know, the new song about him for 90 minutes.
How good was that song?
It's a great song. Whoever come up with that song, fair play, because how on earth do you like make up a song like that? It's absolutely mad, you know. Fair play to Chelsea. Palace was shit, and we smashed them.
Well, we will take it. 3 points and a clean sheet. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you,
Always
Annie.
nice to hear your thoughts.
Always nice
Go
to
home and have a cold shower.
You too.
Thank you, I will. Right, I am now joined by Tony SW6. He is rocking a can of Coke. Cristiano Ronaldo, not a fan. But you are a fan of Chelsea. You've been to the game. We've won 3-0. How do you feel?
Yeah, perfect. Great start, good performance, comfortable, completely comfortable. Never in doubt right from the moment. And that wasn't a Crystal Palace side, was it, really? They need to go back to playing percentage football. You know, I admire the fact that they're trying to play the ball on the deck and trying to do things a little bit differently. But we were just totally in control right from the start of the game right to the end, you know. Could have been 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it could have been anything, really, couldn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, and it just goes to show the versatility of the squad, the fact that we can chop and change the way we have. And there were some great performances there with players that you wouldn't normally, you know, that wouldn't normally be in the first side. So, all in all, fantastic start of the season. Great, brilliant.
Yeah, and a great goal by Trevor Chalobah as well. Where do you think he stands in the squad now?
Well, because of his performances, obviously pre-season, he's impressed Thomas Tuchel, hasn't he? So. And he's done enough to, you know, sustain himself in the squad. You have to say, fair play to the lad. He really done well today. That goal was absolutely incredible, wasn't it, you know? And then, of course, every time he gets the ball, everyone wants him to shoot, don't they, you know? But, no, just brilliant. Marcus Alonso as well, you know, big shout out for him. Not just the goal, but I thought his overall play. But I just thought our touch, we were so comfortable. At times, it was like a practice match. That's not being disrespectful to Crystal Palace, but it was like, you know, we were slowing the game down, taking the foot off the perfect. You know, it was obviously a lot of worry because we played in midweek, 120 minutes. But, you know, the manager shows what a great coach he is, bringing on, chopping and change. Listen, we've got a great squad to, you know, last the test, 38 games, 6 competitions to win, 1 all in the bag already. Can't argue with that. And up the Coca-Cola.
I love that.
Cristiano.
So where do you think Chelsea are going to finish in the league this season?
Well, okay, I think we're either going to finish second or first. I mean, if you look at the bookies make Manchester City out and out favourites, yeah? And then there's Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, all within, I think it's 6-1, 7-1, 8-1. There's not a lot between those three. But I think Manchester City are 4 or 5 on. But I think it's much closer than that. I think we'll run City all the way. Listen, anything can happen. We've got a great team, a great squad. Why not? We've got the pedigree. I forget how many trophies we've won now, 26 trophies in 26 years. It's incredible, you know. So we know how to win, we know how to go over the line. And that today was really comfortable. And next week it's all about Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah, so what are your predictions for Arsenal?
Well,
I mean, a struggling Arsenal, can we say, in the politest form?
We always end up playing a struggling Arsenal. The problem is they always tend to beat us.
Well, that is the thing. So what is going to happen next week?
It's unbelievable. You know, listen, they couldn't get enough luck when they come here, at Stamford Bridge. Obviously, the game at their place, it was scandalous, you know, with the way we showed up on that day. This is Thomas Tuchel's side, and for that reason, I think we'll go there and smash them, you know. And, Arsenal, you know, 1 game played and they've gone from top to bottom within 1 game. What can you say? Do you know what I mean? But no, I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, I'll be there for that game. Looking forward to see some of their friends. I've got some friends of theirs as well.
Are they still friends?
Yeah, they'll always be friends. You know, as you know, Claude, you know, passed away.
Of course,
recently.
yeah.
You know, I carried him in actually. You know, and you know, I love that guy. I really, really do. And obviously, Kenny King, Lee Gunner, I've known for 20 years. They're good people, YouTubers, and they're good people. You know, but big up Chelsea, SW6.
There you go. Thank you, Tony. Enjoy your Coke.
All about Christian.
Right, I am joined by Bricky. I want to hear his thoughts on this game. What do you make of it? 3-0, clean sheet, go for it.
Listen, first and foremost, yeah, I just want to say thank God we're all here in good health, COVID-free, disease-free. Last season we couldn't come to any games because of the COVID, and now we're here. First game back, first Premier League game back, great result. We absolutely cruised through that game. Crystal Palace, they posed no threat today. They didn't do anything. And that's down to us going forward, attacking them. Listen, we've got a great squad, a great squad. We've got depth. We can literally put 2 different teams out there and it's still a title challenging team. Today, no negatives for me.
I love that because I can't fault Chelsea today. Literally can't.
The only thing I can say is the regular team. You know what I mean? But he's the only player that I've seen not playing well, and he's still going into positions, pushing for a goal. He's not hiding. He's still assisting. He's still creating goals. And today the fans they were cheering him, and that's what we need to do for the players that are not playing that well. We need to give them the support. Don't boo them. Give them the support, and I feel like it will actually come good this season.
Because he's not had that before, has he? A full crowd behind him shouting Timo, surely that is a massive confidence boost for him.
And he's a good player. He's a really good player. I've seen, when he first came to the club, I've seen what he could do. There's a player in this guy. So we just need to keep supporting him. Alonso today, that free kick, masterclass.
Literally, he is, yeah.
He is the free kick master in this team right now. I can't fool. We cruised through, great result. Start of the season. Listen, we can challenge Man City. Yeah, easy work, light work. We can challenge Man City this season.
And how nice is it? The team.
Easy work, 3-0.
Thank
Champions
you,
of Europe, that's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much. You're very right as well. Team spirit as well. It's there, isn't it? We're gelling, and we have got such good squad depth right now. It is insane.
You could see even Tammy today. He's not in the team. He's not wanted by Tuchel. Everyone knows that. Probably even he knows that. And today when Chalobah scored off the pitch, you could see him hugging him. The team spirit's there, the love is there, and that's also a plus for a title challenging team, for a team that's going to go on and win things. Listen, we're champions of Europe. No, listen, don't doubt us. Don't doubt this team. We can win the Premier League this season. If Man City ain't got a striker. They ain't got a striker. If they get Harry Kane, yeah, maybe. But they ain't got a striker. We've got Lukaku. We've got motherfucking Lukaku, yeah? Just know that. 25 goals plus this season. Let me tell you that, yeah? From now. Yeah?
Wow, and that's on camera as well.
We can win the league this season, no doubt.
I love the optimism. And why not? Why not? We have hit the ground running.
We've got great players. We've got a bunch of great players. Havertz, he's going to come better this season. Ziyech, you can see they've got good pre-seasons. Chalobah, promising player. And he's pushing for a start in this team. Promising player. Listen, great result today. I'm going home. I'm buzzing. I'm good. I'm going to have a shower.
I will also have a shower at some point. Ricky, it's been lovely to talk to you. Love the optimism. I'm feeling it.
Bless.
Right, the last time we spoke was before Christmas. We'd beaten Leeds 3-1. Super Frank was manager. We were top of the league, albeit for 24 hours. You were in the most ridiculous clothes in minus temperatures. I'm loving the outfit today, though. Flip-flop, shorts, T-shirt. You're embracing it. I love it.
I'm literally just fresh out coming back from the Belfast trip. It was a brilliant trip, I can't lie. And then 2 days later, you got to come here. You know, your first game of the season. I think the most important thing, not only for the win today, I think the fans is the most important thing. You know, how long we've been since we got the full stadium, literally March 2020. Yeah, the last time we had the home game with fans was Leicester, literally last season. It wasn't the full house that we've been looking for, but at this time around, it was totally different around. You know, performance.
How good was it to be in the crowd today? Because I'm still, you know, finding it very surreal.
I'm very missed it. You know when you go into lockdown after the Leeds game, when you're going back to lockdown, we haven't got that vibes yet. You know, and it feels like totally much different game compared to the one that we're normally in the stadium. And I'm just glad to see like some of the normal regular season ticket holders, the likes of you, me, and the others that I know so far, that have been in the lockdown, that have been sitting around, can't attend a match, and it feels like a homecoming for some of us, you know. And it's just great sight to see what's the future look like. Are we gonna stay like this for a long time, or you never know? The case might rise in the next couple of months, but at the moment we just have to embrace it, you know.
So let's talk about the performance today then. Obviously 3 goals, a clean sheet. You can't fault it really, can you?
No, not really. I feel like it was more to we've had that professional performance today. I'm really surprised of how comfortable we are, because we just play literally 120 minutes plus the penalties, literally like 72 hours ago. And all of a sudden, like, these guys still fresh all of a sudden. I have no idea where these guys still can have like lots of energy though. You got Trevor Chalobah in that team that literally coming back from the loan, and all of a sudden like he's looking for a fresh start under Thomas Tuchel. I'm excited to see what his future look like in the team, and I think he's gonna do well. I think he's the one that gonna be one of the prospects for this team, and I'm excited to see as well the likes of Lukaku as well coming in, even though he hasn't appeared today. He's in isolation lockdown, but he'll be appearing next week. So our attacking wise, yeah, in the first half it's a bit, same old like last season. But I think the most important thing right now is if we get that 3 points. And lastly, I will say I'm just glad that Chalobah really went emotional at that time as well when he got that goal. I think it was meant like really bad for him. Like he chasing that goal so bad. Like he's been on loan for like a couple of times under different managers, and finally he's got one under Thomas Tuchel. And credit to Thomas Tuchel where he's due. And I think he know what type of player that he's looking for. And I think tactically wise, I think we're gonna have to see Thomas Tuchel this season. This is literally Thomas Tuchel's his first full season, and big excited to see it right now. And at the moment, it's exciting times. We got Arsenal and Liverpool. Why are we scared of them? We're the champions, technically super champions of Europe, because we won the Super Cup 2 days ago. So why are we scared of them?
Fantastic. Well, it's lovely to speak to you again, and a great result. Okay, so I'm now joined by Pete. Pete, we have just won. What are your thoughts on the game today?
A brilliant performance. I thought they were professional. It's difficult first game of the season, and I thought they made sure that they didn't allow Palace to have a foothold in the game. I was very pleased with it all round. And bearing in mind that we played a really difficult game, 120 minutes and penalties on Wednesday, we were still fresh and very encouraging, very encouraging. Using the squad, Trevor Chalobah, really, really good.
So how pleasing is it then? How pleasing is it to see Chelsea, their squad depth and all of that, and going forward with the league and all of that, are we title contenders this time?
Without doubt. I think it's a four-way tie, and maybe the fifth team would be Leicester, I would say. But I think the four main contenders will battle it out. It'll be very interesting to see how it all develops. Got to bear in mind the transfer window is not closed till the end of August. We don't know what Liverpool are going to do. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Doesn't sound like they're going to do a lot. We've signed the player that we really needed, because Lukaku's just what we need. He gives us something completely different, and I've got a lot of confidence this season, without doubt.
I like that. So which one was your favourite goal today?
I thought the third goal, and mainly because it was really good to see Trevor Chalobah score it. He's been a real find. You know, bear in mind we lost to Moray, he's gone to AC Milan. And him to step in and do what he's done in pre-season and play so well today, that scoring the goal for him will be magnificent.
And we actually spoke at half-time, didn't we, about Mason Mount. Can you sum him up as a player?
Mason Mount is total credit to the club. He is the face of Chelsea for me. I think he came from the academies, we all know, but he's such a great role model for everybody. And I think fans of other clubs like him. He's a very infectious kind of guy. When he was playing for England, there's a lot of fans from other clubs who actually really admired him, and it's really nice to see that for Chelsea as well.
And finally, how was it to be back in the stadium?
It was like I was stunned. I was on a cloud. It was amazing being back here. You know, Britannia Road and the ground with Champions of Europe on it, and it kind of seems surreal because I was there for the final game, the Everton game, 18 months ago. And it was a magnificent performance, and it all kind of went downhill from there. And we've watched all the games on TV, and it's been enjoyable, but there's nothing like being here.
Good. Well, it's lovely to speak to you, Pete, and may we win the league.
Let's hope we do.
Right, I'm now joined by Luke. We're going for it. We're going for an away fan perspective. He is, of course, a Crystal Palace fan. Luke, what did you make of that performance?
First of all, I'll say that I think we're all happy, including you, to be back in the stands again. It's been a long year and a half. I think we're happy to be back in the stands again. I mean, for Palace, we got a new manager, which was, you know, we don't know what he's going to do. Pre-season was quite good. It's pre-season, we don't know about that. I mean, today we didn't offer a lot up front. Chelsea did well. I mean, you're the champions of the world at the moment, you know, really. So
say that again.
I ain't gonna say that again. But you know, we can't really argue about it, and you showed it today. We didn't show a lot up front, but first game of the season, we can't say much.
I'm interested to know, as a Crystal Palace fan, what are your expectations in the season? Obviously, you've got a new manager, we have to factor that in, but what would make you happy this season?
Well, after Roy left, you got to worry about it, and you think, oh, you know, relegation, all that lot. But after seeing the pre-season games, after listening to Vieira, I think we'll be all right. And I think mid-table is a decent thing for us right now. We played well in pre-season. Today was a write-off. It's the first game of the season against you, so we can't write it. Next game against Brentford at home.
Brentford.
Yeah, well, they did very well last night. Fair play to Brentford, by the way. Tony, banging striker.
He's in my fantasy team as well.
Same as, mate. But next weekend is when we have a test. I mean, Palace, Chelsea away on the first day of the season. It's not really a test.
Did you not fancy it today though?
Oh, I was optimistic today, but again, you can be optimistic. It's Chelsea away. What can you really do? Again, you're the champions of the world, so we can't do nothing with that. It was a good day. Finally, it's a year and a half since we've been to the stadium. It's good, even though we lost 3-0. Good day out. You know, everyone's singing, everyone's chanting. you know, Chelsea fans, as usual, give nothing back because they wouldn't sing because they were quiet anyway. But good day out. We lost 3-0, but again, good day out. And we're happy to be back in the stadium.
I think that's the main thing that we can both take from this.
Well, I mean, you'll take the win, we'll take the day out, as we always do. We'll give Brentford a challenge next week. But no, a good weekend.
Well, best of luck.
Good day anyway.
Well, I've had a fantastic day, and to end it talking to you, Luke, has been, you know, cherry on the cake.
Always, mate. But no, good day. You know, as I said, Chelsea were quiet, but you won 3-0. Congratulations. I thought the referee was a bit of a...
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so it's Luke. Well done. Congratulations. Best of luck for the rest of the season.